Hi guys, how's it going? I am trying my new mask today, and it is giving me anxiety. I feel so much anxiety. Hi guys, how's it going today? You know what, the sound is kind of strange too on this mask, because it doesn't sit properly off my face like this. I might have to switch to my other mask. I don't know. I don't feel like having that confetti rain. So what's up? We got one with nothing. We got POS Panda. Thanks for saying hi, Calgate. I don't know if you're still here, but I really appreciate you. I know you're mostly on Instagram, which I am not anymore. Vangelis, Carlos, POS Panda, Dan. Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. You might catch a glimpse of my voids today. I hope not. I'm gonna try not to. I kind of want to put a screen in here. I feel so exposed. I don't like it. This is my private mask. But how's everybody doing? Thanks for being here. So, any opinion on horror movies, says POS Panda. Is this okay, guys? Can you hear me okay? Is this, because it just sounds really up close. I should have put bracers right here, but I didn't. My hands are so dry. I need a little lotion. But yeah, what's up, guys? What the heck is new? Sound is fine? Okay, good. Hey, one with nothing, guess what? I finished my mix down of my new song, Soft Sides, and now I'm gonna be diving into your tutorial to really, elevate music mixing. Is the mask held in with just a rubber band? It sounds like it is, huh? No, it's actually these. I don't know if you can see. This mask I actually have ties on. See? There. By the way, Carlos, I just shipped out. I'm not sure if you got an email confirmation, but I just shipped out your art print. Carlos won the Patreon art print giveaway. Yay! In fact, confetti pop. Woo! God, I feel so off, dude. Evangel said, been having a month of it, but I'm swinging back at the universe with piss. Whoopsh, whoopsh, with fists. I don't know why I said with pists. With fists. Whoopsh, whoopsh. I did get the notification. Good. Good. Yes, so everyone on Patreon, I just shipped everyone's items. Except Lich King. I still have to go collect it. It got sent to my P.O. box in downtown LA. So I have to go get it and resend it. But yeah, thanks guys. For those who don't know, people on Patreon got, they got this sticker sheet. This is a sticker sheet, and it's transparent. So it looks really cool when it's on. I have examples somewhere. It's a sticker sheet. And then they got this keychain. I still have a couple left. But anyway, that was exciting. It took a long time to make those. So I'm really excited that they're out. One with nothing said just posted a teaser for a mix I've been working on. Really stoked on it. Is it the one I just saw? Like, did you post it like a week ago or two? Evangelist, I'm sorry you're having a month of it too. Man, I feel you. This is what this stream is about. God, I feel so off. With this mask, I feel so off. It's not my face. Well, this is like a version. Maybe it's just too low. I think that might be part of the problem. Carlos says, you have a P.O. box? I'm working on a blinky pin of your mask. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, one with nothing. The update on the fundraiser was announced last live stream. I should have messaged you about it, but I haven't really heard back from the winner yet. So, Shay actually won the giveaway. Yeah, that sounds better. Shay actually won the giveaway. But she hasn't decided what she wants yet. So, haven't had a conclusion with that yet. But I'll definitely let you know when there's an update. But Evangelist, what's going on with you, man? I feel you though. I feel so, like, oh man. Obviously, I'm not sure if people saw in the Discord, but my poor sweet puppy boy Durango, we had to put him down. he ingested a 2-inch stick, and it was like a week of throwing up and diarrheaing everywhere, and we didn't know what was going on, and we took him to the ER, the vet ER, and they couldn't figure it out either, because his organs all looked good, everything looked good, so they were really confused about it too. And then, yeah, eventually we discovered what it was, and there was no saving him, so... one of the things I doubt she'll need me to mix her stuff given her skill set. I know, but she might though, because mixing sometimes she might want, sorry, I'm having trouble talking. She might want someone to mix her stuff for her. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just trying not to cry. I thought I could talk about it without crying. Oh no, you can see a tear in here! No! Sorry guys, I just kind of to collect myself for a second. Yeah, it just sucks. You know, people often lose their pets and they get sad about it. It's so funny, it's like, I think people think a pet's kind of like, oh, it's just a pet, you know? But, when it's your pet, it's like, no, he was a person, I swear. And I think yeah, it's been weird, you know? It's been a few months of just like a lot of hits. That's life though, you know? With like tots in the Discord, just life stuff. I don't know. I'd like to think I'm more resilient than that, but good thing I water sealed the inside of this mask, I'll tell you what. Riveting stream. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's been tough, dude. And I think, oh, hey Kyle, what's up? Vangelis stress testing that water seal with gusto. Yeah. Well, I didn't come here just to cry, though. Hold on. But, let's see. What else is new? God, I feel... Okay, so this is where I'm at today. I've been... Ever since, Durango, I've been feeling like just like crippling anxiety. I just shut down. I even had to call out yesterday. And then my conditions, they feed off cortisol and stress hormones. So whenever you don't get whenever you have a lack of sleep or you experience anxiety, the symptoms elevate. So I'm just in kind of like a nightmare world, you know? But the good news is on Friday, in 2 days, I have my first psychiatrist appointment. I've never had it. Well, that's redundant. I've never had a psychiatrist appointment. And I'm looking forward to it because I'm going to get seen for anxiety. And because of my hormone imbalance, I have like a hairline trigger with anxiety. So even just stepping outside, I'll have like really tight chest pains for no reason. I'm like not thinking of anything. It's just the act of being alive is like stressful, I guess. So I'm looking forward to living what they call a soft life. I heard my coworker say this the other day. And this is kind of going into my approach about this theme, about this live stream even. My coworker who has a very difficult lifestyle as well. Oh shoot. She mentioned to me the other day, she's like slow quitting at work. And she's like, she's tired of being mistreated, so she's like slow quitting and no longer striving to be the best at her job. And so she strolled by me. She strolled by me and she's like, oh, am I supposed to do this job here? Guess I won't. So she told me, she's like, I'm living a soft life now. And that phrase has stuck with me. A soft life, you know? Like, I used to really, I'm sure a lot of you guys clocked it, but I really kind of push myself a lot, and I don't rest, and I don't do fun things. My definition of, sorry, this is driving me crazy. My definition of a fun thing is productivity and creating stuff and pushing my mind to its furthest corners. But given my health deterioration and everything else, it's been like years of coming to terms with it, because it changes all the time. Like, oh, I can't do that thing. Oh, I need to rest more. Oh, I need 12 hours of sleep. Like, it's when you have a chronic illness, I think, or something that's stopping you from your full potential, there's a lot of guilt and shame, because you might look fine on the outside and other people don't understand. So there's the balancing of criticisms from other people, but there's also mostly the criticisms of yourself. So in a sense, I feel like back when I was able-bodied, I maybe perpetuated a sense of toxic productivity. Not that I meant to. I was just passionate about my work and felt and was able to dedicate. I used to just wake up at like 7 in the morning. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys used to see the Hub Hub vlogs. I'd wake up at 7 in the morning. I'd make my to-do list the night before, and I took like a fucking fistful of vitamins, and I would just go, work, and it was so fulfilling and great. But then I got sick, and then I wasn't able to do that, and so it's slowly been watching like all my dreams slip out of my hands as I become less and less able to do things. So come back around. I'm now discovering the term and the concept of a soft life. You know, a life that you don't pride yourself on how hard you can go, on being more hospitable to yourself. You know, what do you guys think about the term soft life? Have you heard of it before? Let me check on what you guys are saying real quick. Hold on, let me get this out of here. What the heck? Sorry guys, 1 second. This is so annoying. Okay, hold on. When nothing says pro tip for anxiety. Keep mega sour candy on you, like mad sour. It curbs anxiety attacks. What? Seriously? Oh, dude, I can totally get into that. I love sour. It's almost not sour enough. Like, I try to go for the sourest sour candies I can find. I know you can make your own candies at home and just up the, what is it, the vitamin C? Or what is the citric acid? Not vitamin C. Citric acid. Oh, is citric acid vitamin C? No. Aw. Evangelist says, yo, I'm jealous. I want to get at a psychiatrist. Hell yeah. How come you don't, Mr. Evangelist? Is it tough in Canada? It took years of trying to convince, like, every time I've tried to get to a psychiatrist, the referrals have never gone through. I had to call them constantly for the last 6 months to get these referrals to go through. So I have a psychiatrist appointment on Friday. Woo! And then I have a, what's it called? Because my mom, she had an anxiety pill, and I tried it, and my brother gave me an anxiety pill a long time ago, and when I've had it, it's like everything unlocks, and I'm like, oh my god, is this me? Could I be like this the whole time? You know what I mean? There's just like a piece that comes over that I used to have, which is exactly what Soft Sides is about. My new song, Soft Sides, is exactly about this. It's about mourning and grieving the you that you knew you to be, but you have to contend with how grief deforms you and how time and experience can, depending, just how you used to be, the peace that you used to have. By the way, guys, I can show you my mix. I have it here ready. I'm so excited. This is not an actual mix. This is just kinda. I've just re-recorded a lot of parts, got all the vocals down. I finally came up with an intro for the song, and added, I think I'd already said this, more guitar parts. And I mixed all the levels to, like, the general placement of where I want them in the song. Now I have to go through and craft the EQs and do whatever compression stuff I want to do, or sidechaining, or filters, or anything like that. Like, I haven't done that yet, so it doesn't sound polished, but it sounds at least listenable, I think. And I can show you guys, because I'm really, really excited. I'm so close! I think I already said I'm gonna watch One With Nothing's music tutorials, and then I'm gonna finish a song, and then I'm gonna work on the music video, and then I'm gonna have a new song, guys! I'm so excited. And music video. Honestly, Shay really inspired me because they're so prolific. They've been making a lot of songs and music videos lately, and I'm like, I wanna do that. Okay, let me get back to, oh shit ass. I'm so behind the chat! Fuck! Hold on. Kyle Cerniticus and Kyle Smith said, psychologist, therapist visits can be so helpful, and I'm 100% on board for a soft life. Kyle, I feel like you, not in a bad way at all. I was gonna say it almost sounded like an insult, but I know you won't take it as an insult. You, I feel like, could be a good mascot for a soft life, because you're strong, but you also exude, like, warmth and softness in a good way. So thank you for endorsement. Carl said, funny, similar thing happened to me. Soft quitting after they told me I was getting laid off in a few months. Oh, that was a really dumb move on their part. One With Nothing says, if it makes you feel any better, I've watched my aspirations of having this successful side gig as a musician evaporate over and over again because of how busy my day-to-day life is. I can't keep up with algos. That's, you know what, One With Nothing, I feel so similar. I mean, it's funny, it's like, it feels like the second I feel like I'm onto something, like I start to get a routine down of content creation and get the ball rolling, then something happens, and then I lose touch with it. Like, I keep thinking, ever since I gave up Instagram, I'm like, well, where do I post vlogs now? Oh, I'm gonna do these YouTube vlogs, and it's like, oh, well, but is that really? I'm still figuring my way, you know? I feel you. I'm in this reinventing place too. I think I might use TikTok more. I'd never use it, but I think I might use that more. Blue Sky, I don't think is gonna be where it's at. So, and then YouTube, obviously. But I feel you. Just trying to. So, too, with the health stuff, when I think about performing, it is so painful and exhausting just being upright. So there's something super wrong with my torso. I'm not trying to complain. It's just, logistically speaking, when I think about performing, as much as I really want to do it, and I will do it, it's like, I can sometimes feel a real loss of hope because of how painful I know it was when I performed a few years ago, and then how painful it will be. But I have to, because what else is there? What else is there to do? Vangelis says, I usually think of it less like a soft life and more of a liquid life. Ooh, liquid life. Like adaptive? Like go with the flow? Vangelis says, a psychiatrist. I have to look them up and figure out how to pay them, so it's super easy to put off. Oh, 100%. Forgive my American ignorance, but doesn't Canada have, like, a good healthcare system? I would imagine that would include healthcare, mental care, right? I've just come to accept that I make music for me and the world won't care. One With Nothing, that is the place to be. that's the place to be. That's how I feel too. And I try to mix it with a little bit of strategy. So for example, with soft sides, I saw an ad on YouTube that was like, or no, it was on Instagram before I quit Instagram, but it was like, here, pay $30 and get this contact list of all the college radios in America. That's the #1 way to get your music on the radio. And I thought, you know, if I do this song well enough, then why not? I'll just give it a try. I think that as long as I have the willingness, I can keep looking up tutorials and try to learn new things and just keep trying different things to get music out there. But ultimately, yeah, it's gonna be what you like to hear, and that's all that matters. So I'm glad I feel similar. Oh shit. Kyle says, low-key, I'm so proud of everyone in this community. I've seen life deal out shit sandwiches to everyone, and everyone I've seen, everyone navigate it. And everyone I've seen, everyone navigate it with grace and strength. Yeah. By the way, I do want to speak about that. I saw that Hilo, and I spoke to them briefly, but I hope they're doing okay. I don't think they're here right now, but Hilo just had major surgery. I hope they're okay. Vandal says, this month I had bad sore throat bug that is just now finally mostly gone, and got shaken hard yesterday by an incident with a family member that felt out of nowhere. So I'm trying to stay liquid TM. Oh, big hug, Vangelis. Big hug. Yeah, you did have that sore throat for a really long time. I'm so glad it's gone. I wonder what it was. My mom had the same thing. She still has it now. Weird, huh? And I hope that your family member is okay, or that you are okay. God, what the hell? One with Nothing says, we call that a static mix. Oh! One with Nothing says, dude, yes, every time I gain momentum, I lose it just as quick. Isn't that something? I think in my case, and I don't know if this applies to you as well, it sounds like you have a lot of life responsibilities that you also have to contend with. I think that I've stretched myself too thin. That if I ever want to do something serious with music, I'm gonna have to commit my life to it. Cause now I do like, oh, I like to make little stationery, and I like to make, all this different video content, and I like to do live streams, and I just like dabble here and there. I love to experiment and try new things, like, oh, I'm making party hats, oh, I'm making zines, or whatever, But if I want to be serious, then I need to dedicate my life, like, ruthlessly to music. Maybe. I don't know. Kyle says, Rhea soft life. I look back on my life, and I used to live like crazy. I used to be like crazy productive. I did it all in high school, after a sting of crappy events that triggered some mental stuff. Hold on. Sorry, I was just adjusting my eyes. I have to reread. I look back on my life, and I used to be like crazy productive. I did it all in high school after a sting of crappy events that triggered some mental stuff. String of crappy events that triggered some mental stuff. I am only able to feel like I can do 40% of what I used to be. Yeah, same. If you ever want to talk about what you went through in high school, or the string of crappy events, of course we are all ears. How do you feel about doing 40% of what you used to? Is it some like intentional, or is it kind of like an acceptance thing? Yeah, what is that about? I feel the same. I feel like I'm only able to do 20% of what I used to. Oh, Carlos said, well, I have to go. Good luck on all the arts and keep being you. I'll message you on Patreon or Discord to show you a circuit board. Awesome, Carlos. Thanks for stopping by. Big confetti. And best of luck to whatever you're up to. I hope you enjoy the art print. Bye, Carlos. Kyle said, I've been battling with that struggle of expectations versus my own current abilities. I know. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Are these professional expectations, Kyle, or personal? Or both? Man, I just need to move this. Oh, Mistake Boy! And Naomi! Hi! Hello. Vandal said I should check again, but the last time I looked into it, my basic healthcare doesn't cover regular therapy, just little one-off sessions. Oh, interesting. One with nothing says, I wish we could go back to the olden days where a visionary artist would just get picked up by a rich patron who houses and feeds them so they can spend all day making art. Fuck this capitalism shit. I feel the same way. I was looking into the history of patrons when I made my Patreon, because I do like that romanticized idea, because there are people that like to support artists. I support a couple artists. I support Ian Hubbard, and ContraPoints, and just a little bit, you know. And if I was rich, hell yeah, I would support artists, you know. So I feel you too. Wouldn't it be hilarious? This would be a fun sci-fi. Is if human beings become somewhat enslaved by AI, like AI becomes like the dominant species, so to say, the dominant intelligence on the planet, and so much so that they that AI would like start to, like, they had their person that they would adopt, their human that they would adopt, and they would become the patrons just to witness like the magic that is like human creativity, because it's something that they cannot have. I just imagine like a French countryside manor, and there's like an artist painting, and then this robot comes in with like a cup of hot oil or whatever to like drink. It's like it's hot coffee, you know? And it's just sitting there having some sort of conversation with the human as the human paints something just creative. Kyle says, and also thank you for me being a mascot for the soft life. I take it as a compliment for sure. Hell yeah. Evangelist also said, also yeah, I've been saying be liquid a lot, like be adaptive and change shape to suit all the ish stuff going on right now, especially as well as stuff going on in life. Yeah. I remember reading somewhere or hearing somewhere that a lot of suffering comes from resistance of what's so. And perhaps that's true. Actually, perhaps that's very true. One with nothing says, if I wasn't responsible for the economic well-being of two other people, I would go full-time as a mixing engineer in a heartbeat. But doing the job I do is the only thing in my skill set that pays enough. Yeah, that makes sense. I hate feeling stuck too. Huh. You know, if I may offer any kind of hope there, before I got sick, I also worked full-time. I had 2 different jobs, and I would only have maybe like an hour or 2 in the day to work on anything. But I somehow was more productive in those 2 hours than I am now with all the hours I have available. So I don't give up hope, is what I say. My best work was only created in that pressure, in that limited window. It's what the little yellow square represents on my other mask. I hate feeling stuck though too. Oh god, I'm in Groundhog Day, honestly. Mistake Wade says, but now I look at people who are supporting fam or other people and also find the time. Like, wow, what is your anime protagonist secret? Wait, what's supporting other fam? Oh, I know, the people that are like a lot of you guys, like the people that are online supporting other people, but also doing their own life shit. I'm like, how do you have time? How do you have fucking time? What the fuck? Oh, thanks for liking the crude mask, Mistake Boy. It's fun, you know, it's fun. When I first started this stream, I was in a little bit of an anxiety attack, and wearing the mask made me feel very stretched, like I couldn't really connect. I just felt like not myself. It is rubbing my chin raw right now because I didn't put bracers right here. Normally, like, my other mask would sit like this, so I might have to install bracers on this, because yeah. And by the way, there's a couple of people, there's like 1.5 handfuls of people that have reached out to me privately since Durango passed, and for the past, like, I don't even know how much time has passed now. A week or two? A few weeks? I don't know how much time has passed. I have gone MIA. I just have been so shut down, totally overwhelmed with everything. I feel horrible. But I haven't been responding to anybody. So I just want everyone to know that I love you guys, and it's 100% not anybody, not any single buddy. I just there's just this my chest is just so tight. I just don't have the bandwidth right now. When I'm sad or if I'm hurt, I go like this. I go alone until I can comprehend something, or until I can have the bandwidth to process something. But I'm in like a constant anxiety attack these days. But again, Friday, hopefully that will change. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the possibility of relief. And I work out, I try to meditate, I try to deep breathe. And because my hormones are just hair trigger, it's just anything can trigger these anxiety attacks, and it just feels crazy. Anyway. Mistake Boy says, yeah, life has a penchant for getting in the way for most people, but most people aren't the ones we hear about and admire. At least not during the formative years for me. Wait, what do you mean? Life is a way of getting away from most people, but most people aren't the ones we hear about and admire. Oh, as in, like, there aren't many examples of people that are successful but struggling? Is that what you mean? Hell yeah, one with nothing. ContraPoints. ContraPoints rules. Rules so bad. I love ContraPoints. Mistake Boy says, and now I look at people who are also support. Oh yeah, wait, how did I skip over that message before? Kyle says, yeah, the 40% thing sucks. It feels like it applies to everything, but professionally for sure. The term radical acceptance is something I've tried, where I've given myself a lot of grace. Yeah. Professionally, yeah. Oh, I feel you so bad. Like I said, I called out of work yesterday, and I felt so horrible. Because my job, they don't really understand. They really talk, like, they'll talk shit so fast. So my business is just spread everywhere in the precinct. Sorry, God. Oh, I keep fucking saying the wrong thing. My business is just spread all over the workplace. So by the time I go in there my next shift tomorrow, everyone's gonna know everything. And they have judgments on it because they all have hard lives too, but they haven't broken yet. Or if they have, they're still able to function at a high level. I think I'm one of like just a few people that aren't full-time. So everyone else there works really full-time, and they go in sick. They go in when they're going through hardship, and so I know that they don't really understand or have space for if I call out like yesterday. And I tried to explain that I woke up in a lot of pain yesterday, and I couldn't take anything for it because I was too nauseous. It just comes back up. And then I was just so depressed and having an anxiety attack all morning. So I tried to find someone to cover for me. Someone offered to cover half of my shift, but then they couldn't last minute. So then I ended up just calling out the whole shift, and I just feel so much guilt and shame. Because when I go to work, I have anxiety attacks every time I go to work, and I can't even comprehend what people are telling me. And my job is super important that you hear the details of what people are saying. It's like really, 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 really critical. And so it's just stressful. Anyway. So I'm saying, Kyle, I feel you on the professionally. Yeah. Just the shame of people thinking that you're stupid, or that you're weak, or that you're of lesser value because you can't perform at the same level they can. Anyway. Kyle says, I also try to set small goals and focus on one thing immediately in front of me, one step at a time. Yes! Absolutely! Oh shoot. I'm behind. Mistake Boy says, I'm so stubborn to working a real job all year. I do seasonal currently, and the cost is knowing I'll never probably support another person. Yeah, isn't that funny? The sacrifices that some of us make for whatever we're dedicating our lives to. Yeah, I think about that a lot too. My chosen lifestyle is project focused entirely. It's the only thing that matters to me. So, like, my day job is just to survive. Like, I live so minimally. Like, I live just so minimally. And sometimes I worry about that. I'm like, oh, I could be traveling. I could have all my debt paid off. I could have a savings if I just worked more. And I know there's going to be a point where I'm going to need to do that. But yeah. I don't want to work 2 jobs anymore. I don't want to work full time anymore. You know what I mean? One with Nothing says, don't feel bad. I can only speak for myself, but when I send you a DM, I have zero expectation of you getting back to me in a specific time frame. I know you'll message me when you have time. Thank you for your understanding, One with Nothing. It really does mean a lot, because I really, like, it breaks my heart to think that anybody would think I'm ignoring them. I'm just catching up. Oh, Kyle! This is delicious information. I really appreciate Kyle. Kyle says, oh, there's an idea I feel is relevant. On ships there are marks on the side called plume marks. And essentially it's how much load a ship can take for it to operate safely. I want to get a plume mark tattoo. Let's go see what a plume mark is. Wait, I'm gonna add it and we're gonna look it up when we go to the other room. Dude, I want a plume mark tattoo. It's gonna be at my ankle, because that's how much I can take right now. That's awesome, Kyle. Thank you for that. I really love that information. Kyle says, I think we as humans all have our own unique plume marks, and I try to have empathy for others who struggle with things that may seem easy to me. You know, that is the silver lining. Hardship teaches you empathy, I think. Or it can, at least. I'm definitely, through these last years, more sensitive, like, more acutely aware and sensitive of people who are struggling with mental health. One with Nothing says, to be fair, Mistake Boy, to build a career as a mix engineer, I needed to get it into a job that paid enough for me to build a studio and fill it with the gear clients expected. Oh yeah, that's a huge overhead, isn't it? I have to be in a high-performing field to pay for the career I want to transition to. Aren't there studios that you can rent time out of, though? One with Nothing? And then Mistake Boy said... hold on. Our expectations as artists are set by professional artists. The bigger and the more influential, kind of by design. So people who want to be artists get somewhat whiplash when life happens. Yeah, true. I do think about that sometimes. Like, most professional artists have teams of people to, like, organize their shows and their production hours and their outfits and their promo and stuff. So while I would much prefer the underground artist route than that, it's like I definitely compare myself to a standard of productivity that is perhaps unreasonable. I guess I'm afraid of dying without accomplishing these goals I have, without making the music videos I want to make, or the comics I want to make, or the songs I want to make, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I would regret I'd like to think, if I died before I accomplished those things. Kyle says you can put the plume mark on your hand in case you need to lower it to the ground. That's really funny. Yeah, I could, huh? Oh, guys, I don't know if I told you. A month or two ago, I jammed my middle finger, so hard on a table. I really didn't think about it, but I was going full force to reach into this box at work and just trying to shove my hand in this thing, and I hit the edge of a table so hard that I jammed my knuckle, and I was like, oh shit, whatever, it'll heal. Fucking it hasn't healed. I don't think it's broken or anything, but it's just it's like stiff now and painful. But this is my bass finger. This is my bass hand. You know what I mean? And this is, I prominently play with this finger on bass because it's my strongest. So, what the fuck? Hold on. Moment Nothing says, yeah, there are, but the goal for clients to come to me for studio time engineering. But the goal is for clients to come to me for studio time engineering and mixing. Right. I guess I'm kind of confused, because can't you rent out a physical studio, but then you could still do all the engineering and mixing and stuff? But I see what you're saying, yeah, because then you have to pay the studio for studio time. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Mistake Boy says, one with nothing. Do you find that having that big overarching goal helps you stay motivated working that job? Yeah, totally, right? Something just to keep the fire in the furnace while you're burning that furnace elsewhere. One with nothing says, dude, it's funny you say that. I always have this paranoid thought when I'm halfway done with the song where I'm like, what if I die before I finish my best work yet? I think of that totally all the time. Use a pick instead, Yolk. It sounds better recorded anyway. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, definitely recording. I tend to use picks depending on what the song is. That is true. But I like to feel. I like to feel the strings, you know? Mistake Boy says, I built a portfolio recently for a potential gig with like 12 unreleased instrumentals. Wait. I built a portfolio recently for a potential gig with like 12 unreleased instrumentals and was like, is this just an album? Yeah. That's fucking sick, Mistake Boy. Your music is so good. Especially, you could really kill it with instrumentals too. Because they're so textured and yummy. Man, I am really stuck on certain drum sounds in the Soft Sides song. Because my drum kit is so shitty and it doesn't sound good. And it's in the garage anyway. I can't record live drums. And, well, I guess maybe I could. But it just sounds bad right now. Anyway, I can't get the right hi-hat cymbal or crash and ride cymbal sound for the song. So if I show you the song, you're gonna hear it and be like, ugh. I don't know why. I keep trying to pull it down in the mix. And I don't have automation on it or anything. But it sounds like it just keeps coming on top of everything else. So I know once I do proper EQ mixing and stuff, it'll sit better. But anyway. One with Nothing says, I got tons of great live drum samples I can send you. Are they your drum samples? You'd love to poke around in a potentially cooked yolk track? Hey! Maybe especially Mistake Boy with Dim Bulb. I feel like that lends itself more to your sound. Whoa! One with Nothing. That would be fantastic. How cool would that be? Maybe I should show you guys the song now. I'm a little nervous about it again because it's not ready for listening, but it's just a little bit better than what it was. Do you guys want to hear my song? I'm so excited. I feel like the hardest parts of the song are I'm in the last mile of the song. Maybe this part of the song is actually the hardest. The EQ. Oh yeah, actually, I think this part is entering with Soft Sides is gonna be the hardest part of the song. It's when you actually craft in the EQ to make space for everything, because I have a really hard time prioritizing things in the mid to high frequency, like guitars, keyboards, synths, vocals. I have a really hard time prioritizing who should have what spot because I want them all to be. I'm like, and you take priority, and you take priority, and you take priority. Vigorous head nodding. Okay. I don't know how it's gonna sound coming through here. I should have tested it. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me take down Macadamia. Okay, I'm so excited. So here's soft side so far. Where is it? Where did it go? I thought I brought it up here. Oh yeah, here it is. Ready? Hold on. Okay. Wait. I don't hear it. Wait. I don't hear it. Did you guys hear anything just now? Did you hear anything? Hold on. Vince. Oh, this is probably why. Soft size. Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay. So here's soft side so far. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Okay, now I know the volume a little bit. Is the volume okay? I don't know. I don't want to hurt you guys' ears. Okay. Let me turn it up a notch. Okay. A scotch, if you will. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Soft sides. I need to like bring the guitars up in the chorus more.
I
here. Long time no see. Guys, thank you for listening. As I'm listening to it, I meant to, in the bridge, I meant to have the cymbals, before I did this mix, the cymbals were much bigger, and I have to make them bigger. The cymbals, when the bridge gets all crazy, I have to make the cymbals go explode. 1-0. Offer still open for a mix and master if you want it, dude. Thank you, guys. What? Really? Wait, but I'd want to pay you. At least something. At least something. That would be. I might. See, I want to, because I want the mix to be good, and I know I don't have the skill set yet to make it what it could be. But I also want to learn from your tutorial and become better. Oh, Kyle says, I love all the things you make. Your music always gets a lightning pass right to my heart. Oh, thank you. Oh, 1-0. Not at all. You don't owe me diddly doodly do. But I need to write that down, what you just said, 1-0. Panning the guitars and then doubling them. They're already panned, even though you can't really hear it for some reason. They are already panned, but they could be wider. I definitely have them like here. They could be like this, and then doubled. You're right. Let me, different color. This one is blueberry glitter gel scented. It's blueberry. Okay, hold on. Pan. Double guitars. I need to redo some of the guitar parts. Like, as I'm listening to it in this mix, I can hear more. I didn't want to get rid of the guitar in the first verse, because that's the guitar I first recorded with the song when I was really, 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 like, feeling the emotion of the song. So even though it's, like, out of tune and fucked up, I wanted to keep it for that reason. Because it contains the spirit. Hold on. Always hard pan. Same riff played twice, all the way left. Oh, all the way! Okay. Guys, I don't know if I told you, but it's for Dimbulb. So, I'm not sure. I know some of you guys saw the vlog I posted about the new song Dimbulb. Cosmic is actually going to be filming the music video for it. How about that? Thank you so much, 1-0. I might have to take you up on your offer, because I really want this song to be good. Oh, Evangelist says, much resonance with my brain's contents. Really? Thanks, guys! And thank you, Mistake Boy, too, for what you said as well, about the egginess and the warmth. Yeah, it was so much, and I can't wait to make it with the music video, because I feel like the visuals match it so much. Oh, Flower Boy! How are you, Flower Boy? Thank you for your support, by the way. Nice to see you. Oh, I'm so excited about this song, guys. I'm so excited. I was struggling with before, because I didn't know what to do for the intro. And I didn't know what to do after the second verse, or second chorus, but this is what I wrote yesterday, I think. I'll show you. Just that part. That part, Saber actually recommended I take the outro and reverse it and put it in the front, so I kind of did that. I took a part of the outro, put it in the front, shortened it, but then did a time, like a time warp on it, so it just goes from like super slow to super fast, and then just a couple of harmonics on top of it. So yeah, that's what this part came out to be. I feel like because before it just started at the bum 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 bum. It started there, and that was just too weird. So, and then the other guitar part was. This guitar part, not here, but the guitar part coming up, it goes boo 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 boo. Here. I was really happy about that because I didn't know what to put there. So it was so funny. I felt so much like tension about not going to work and shame and guilt that I just like put that into the song and it worked out. Let me catch up real quick. One with Nothing says the song is good, dude. It would be my pleasure to take your recordings and make your performance shine. One with Nothing. This is exactly the kind of music I love mixing. Check out the album mix for Julie PDX. What is the album you mix for Julie PDX? And thank you for your encouragement on Nothing. Fall versus all, no worries. I'm glad I'm able to support. It's been wonderful lately. Just very busy juggling life, medical issues, and work. Though I am getting there to a balance. Hey, big confetti pop to balance. We've been talking about that a lot today. That's been a major focus for us too. What is going on in your life, Mr. Flower Boy? Oh yeah, well, Nothing. Please do. Thank you guys so much for your support. It really means the world to me. Oh yeah, I've been, since Durango died, just trying to, I'm gonna bring my drum kit and synths and stuff up into this room. So I had a bookshelf there that was way too fucking big and it was taking up the whole wall unnecessarily. So I sold it and then I got a new bookshelf. Look at this Eggi bookshelf. Look at this. Look at my little bookshelf. Isn't it beautiful? It's yellow. It's metal. It matches my... It literally is from the same set as this cart here. This little yellow cart from IKEA. It's from the same set. And... So it's from the same set, and I got to keep... put my books on it, and it has a glass shelf. And it was relatively cheap. I mean, I made money selling my other bookshelf. And now it opens up all of this space. All of this space. Oops. Hold on. All of this space. So back here in the corner where my guitars are, I'm getting rid of that nightstand that's there on the right. And I'm getting rid of the nightstand and I'm going to put my drum kit in that corner. So I'll be able to do some more live streams of playing the Macadamia. Actually, let me bring Macadamia back up now. Macadamia is a song made for the drum kit setup. So, I'll be able to bring those songs to life too. Naomi says, I'm over here making bread and literally started screaming out loud. I love the raspiness of your voice that you've had to your song. The song's amazing. Naomi, thank you. Oh, and Cosmic. Hi, guys. Oh, guys, get this. Talk about Dream Supreme. Naomi is the partner of my brother, Jason, the professor, and they moved far away, unfortunately, but they bought this really old Victorian Gothic house, and they're turning it fully Gothic. They're like repainting it and stuff. Naomi is opening a business called Victorian Crumbs, right? Victorian Crumbs? Hold on. Victorian Crumb, sorry. She's opening a baking business that she's gonna sell out of her cool Gothic manor called Victorian Crumb. And it's so cool, and she is just doing it on her own, and talk about a dream supreme. It's so amazing. And also, Naomi filmed the music video for Soft Sides. So how about that? Naomi, big love and hugs to you and Jason. Please give my apologies to him for not responding to anybody yet. I've just been shut down. Eggshelf, right? Oh, guys, get this. IKEA are beloved. Uh-oh. Hold on. Chat disappeared. Hold on. Shit. Where did chat go? Okay. RB beloved. I don't know how you typed that out so quickly. Kyle. I love IKEA so much, and I'm gonna go there soon because I'm gonna sell my nightstand, right? And then with the money of that, I'm gonna buy this little metal yellow nightstand that's dinky, just enough to put a mug and a light on. To complete the Eggi. But, dude, IKEA, they have this yellow metal line of stuff, right? And then they also have egg stuff right now. It's like, hello? Yeah, you're copying my skis, man. But Cosmic, how are you? Flower Boy says, apologize for delayed response, but yeah, it turns out balance is important. I've been dealing with a few diagnoses of arthritis, and the meds I got make it bearable. Besides that, life is more fun. Flower Boy, can I ask you about that? So, I'm so sorry that you got diagnosed with arthritis, but I am glad that they caught it now, and that you're on some medication that'll hopefully slow down, if not delay, the progression of it. I have my first rheumatologist appointment next week, and they're going to be investigating my elevated antititers because it looks like I have perhaps rheumatoid arthritis. So how was that process for you? How long did it take you, and how are you doing? Jason said whatever, jerk. Tell him I love him, damn it. Yeah. No, I wasn't even sure. I mean, you guys missed it, but I kind of fell apart in the beginning of the stream. I'm not doing mentally well at all. It's just been really difficult to talk to anybody. Just totally shut down. I told the stream already, but I didn't even go to work yesterday. I just have been having constant anxiety attacks. So, but hey, Naomi, I have my first psychiatrist appointment on Friday for anxiety. So I really hope to be doing okay. Oh, Onokio! Yolk, how the hell do you see through those eyes? The void holes see all. You know, it is funny because it has like this width here. So it's a little bit obstructive. So I'm choosing one eye. I actually have a wandering eye. I can control it. If without my mask, I can keep my eyes straight. But in this mask right now, one eye is this way, this eye is off this way. It's going that way. That's how I see. I shut down one eye. Nobody fell apart. Everything is fine. It's been confetti and kitten farts over here. Tell him. Spread the propaganda. Confetti time only. Fellow Boy says, oh my god, that sounds horrible. Well, I first went to the ER after months trying to go through my work healthcare systems. They took x-rays of my pelvis at the ER. Luckily, there isn't any damage in the bone, but they took lots of x-rays of my leg. Holy shit, that sucks so bad. I fucking feel you, though. It took me 6 months to get this referral to go through for the rheumatologist, but it took years to get there. So, I fucking feel you. But I'm glad that you were able to go. I didn't even think about that. To go through the ER. That's amazing. What did they find in your leg? I'm proud of you, Naomi. I love you, sister. Wow. We've been going all over the place. Let me look at my notes here. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you saw about on my bookshelf here. My goal, I inherited all these, you see these, oh, fuck. Hold on, no, wait. You see this middle shelf by the Firefly, Serenity ship? There's all these leather, gold-paged sci-fi books that I inherited from my dad. My dad used to be a part of the sci-fi, group? What are they called? Club? And they would send him these sci-fi books. I don't read very well, but it has been my goal to read all of these, so I plucked one, and I'm going to start reading it tonight. So that's going to be fun. Flower Boy says, help, kitten farts and confetti. The system is so butt. The ER told me they found arthritis in the hip, but they gave me an orthopedic referral. I didn't know an ER could do that. God, not in the hip, bro. Not the hip. Ooh. Onokio asks, what is your deepest dream about where you want Yolkness to bring you, or where you want to bring Yolkness? That is such an interesting question. Let me think about it, and while I do, allow me to provide ambiance of confetti. Huh. Deepest dream of Yolkness to go. We want Yolkness to bring you, or where you want to bring Yolkness. I like the way you phrase that too. Am I bringing Yolkness, or is Yolkness bringing me? What's funny is when I was young, before I knew how to 3D model or anything, you know, you just daydream, and I would have these like daydream stories of like the egg ship flying around and the cake dudes dancing and whatever, but I had no real means of like making it come through, and I didn't have the mask. I didn't have this mask yet, but I would see this. I would see this mask, or a mask, what would become this mask, a similar design, and I would envision who I am today, kind of like pulling who I was 10 years ago, forward and encouraging me. I would just like daydream about it, just daydream see it. So it's funny that you say where you want Yolkness to bring you, because I do feel like quote unquote Yolkness brought me here. Yolkness being the way of being. The deepest dream. That's such a good question. Because I can answer it in terms of like a physical reality of, oh, where do you want to be? What physical, tangible experiences do you want this to bring about? I could list them, but it's more non-physical, I would imagine. The deepest dream. I guess I want how do I articulate it? I've always wanted anything I'm doing to be kind of like dream food for you guys, for anybody else. In the same way that, say, Miyazaki, like Hayao Miyazaki, Studio Ghibli, or Studio 4C from Tekken Concrete, or any of the great artists that or pieces of work that I've looked up to, they have inspired me and gave me like vision and fulfillment. I want to do what I can to be a catalyst for other people too, or bring comfort or bring confetti. But if we're talking more like a tangible answer, like the biggest representation of this project, perhaps, well, eventually I want to go back to making virtual reality content. I really loved, but more immersive. Like, I was so close to it. I built a whole 360, well, almost 360, 180 really, VR studio in my garage. I had to tear it down, but it was basically this like cyclic fuchsia screen, so I could do like basically like green screen filming, so I can make content on the egg ship and do all these like stories, you know, these adventures, which I will do one day again, but it's just put on the back burner right now. Sorry, there's just shit in my face. What is going on? Oh my god, it's still there. Hold on. I just want to create this multimedia universe. A place that can take different minds on adventures. You know? There are some projects that might describe this better. So there's virtual reality YouTube content I want to make where it's like POV, you're an Eggi. So it's like, you know, I already halfway filmed it, but I can no longer edit this 360 footage because the stitching software is no longer serviced. So I literally can't stitch this footage I have. But VR camera is here, and I'm carrying you as an Eggi. Like, it's the POV, you're an Eggi on the egg ship walking around. And I'm like feeding you like spoonfuls of like shapes, or we're going on some sort of adventure, like just mundane slice of life, but in this fantastical reality on the egg ship. or like I said, on adventures stuff. It's really hard to explain. That's such a good question though. Does anybody have, I want it like Mistake Boy or One with Nothing or anybody that has a project going on, I want to ask that same question, and to you, Inokio, as well. What is your deepest dream about where you want your project to bring you, or where you want to bring your project? Oh, I mean, there's other things too. So, like with performing, I've experimented with augmented reality when performing because I want to bring like the virtual reality music videos I made and the characters from that to dance with me live on stage, or have the egg ship fly around above the audience and like little tractor beam comes down that you could watch from your phone or whatever. So it's really hard to describe like the physical like expansion of everything that I want to do, but one piece at a time. Hold on. Flowerboy says that's when I found it's in my leg, and I got meds and a PT referral, so the area was on the right track, but it got overlooked for a more accurate assessment. It got relooked for a more accurate assessment. Wow, I'm so glad you went, Flowerboy. Like I said, that's such invaluable information. I didn't know that you could do that. That is how I got my PCOS diagnosis too. It's from ruptures in the ER. When all other doctors literally were like, "Oh, you just have bad periods," and it's like, no. Kyle says all over the place feels so valid. To be honest, low stress settings always hit different after stressful times. Naomi says my Anna test keeps coming back positive, but they never tell me what I have. I've seen neurologists and rheumatologists, and they still can't pinpoint anything. That's so interesting, Naomi. Because Naomi, you had endometriosis, right? So I did also hear that elevated Anna titers could just be from endometriosis as well. So I wonder. Cosmic says I always loved old sci-fi books like that. I have a small amount of published short stories from the 50s and 60s. Oh, I'm sure you meant short stories. I'm reading through it now. That sounds so cool. Yeah, the 50s and 60s had a really interesting brand of sci-fi. You know? It's kind of the wild, wild west of sci-fi. Because they had, they really just had to project their imagination into what could even remotely be possible. A Flowerboy says, luckily, it's not in the hip, it's in the leg, and the hamstring is... Whoa, hold on. Luckily, it's not in the hip, it's in the leg, and the hamstring is what's being mainly affected. Not better, but like you said, it was caught early. It's not the hamstring, in the leg, in the hamstring. It's in the hamstring? That's interesting. Wait, do tell what, Flowerboy? Mistake Boy says, I've been pretty secret about my project, but it's something I can sell for pretty cheap that I think will fit a cool niche. What? I'd like people to experience and like it. Inoki says, yeah, I was curious about the tangible and intangible. Thanks for sharing. Oh, thank you for asking. That's such a good question. And like I said, anybody, including you, Inokio, if you want to share, I'd like to hear it too. And it would probably help me better format my my response. Yeah, it's like I was really possessed by virtual reality when I first experienced it. Before I used to do like virtual reality conventions or work for them and stuff, and just the way putting on a VR headset and you're in another world, it like woke up something in me like, oh, you can just make worlds for people to experience and vibe in. You know, I feel like it's really not been tapped into on an artistic level yet. One of the experiences first experience I had in VR, it was this VR simulator where you're just in like space, like infinite blue sky, and then these giant blobby shapes are passing by you. Some are huge. Sometimes they're like 50 times your size, and then others are like little tiny blobs, and they're all just like blub, 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 and they're all passing you, and you're stationary, and they're all passing you. And they all had this like rainbow texture on them, like almost like an oil slick looking thing. I have the card somewhere. And even just that experience was it felt human. It felt like a lived experience because it's using your senses, you know? You look around, it's using your eyes, it's using your ears. You have a rumble pack on your back so you can feel the wind. It really commands your senses in a way that goes into your brain like a real memory, but it's a fantastical universe that can't be experienced in any other way. I'm trying to think. trying to think of a better way to describe it too. Loot Crate. Hello! Welcome from being here. Welcome to here. Thanks for being here. Okay, let me catch up. And Mistake Boy says maybe built a little community around it in reference to the project they want to sell. I'm so curious. But I mean, I guess it's the same goal as Rodentia. I'd love to finish and publish episodes and people watch them and have a fun, nice time. Yeah, exactly. You know? And I'm sure, if not already, I mean, you have a fan in me about it, Mistake Boy. But I know for sure that there's going to be people out there that love the shit out of rodents and that your project is going to become their favorite thing. You know what I mean? Mistake Boy says, I don't think any of my creative endeavors are super driven by that though. I just have to make them because I have a little bug in my brain that says, make a thing. Me too. That's why I'm not very successful by capitalism standards. But every day I make stuff I want. Every day I make the stuff I want, I am actually in fact successful. That is exactly how I feel too. It has been hard to pivot to trying to make some sort of financial progress with something because I never wanted to taint my relationship to the creation of the thing. Luckily it hasn't so far. Mistake Boy says, welcome from being somewhere else to here. What up, Loot Crate? That's funny, Mistake Boy. But I think that's the sweet spot, Mistake Boy, and I think that makes the best art too, because it's coming from a more in touch and an authentic place. I think it's important to make art from that perspective because maybe this is like a tinfoil hat thing, but I feel like it imbues the what you are making with that energy of of trueness, if that makes any sense. And it hits more when it's something personal to you. It hits more because it's more likely to be personal to the right person hearing it. Flowerboy says knee osteoarthritis can affect the hamstrings though through reduced muscle strength and also makes it hurt a lot, as I've experienced. That's so real though. It's all change capitalism for the better. Oh, Flowerboy, I'm so sorry to hear that. You said though that with medication it has gotten a bit better? Onokio says, my dream is to form a unique voice inside of me in order to perhaps resonate with others to do the same. Create things that strike someone heavy. Those are the kinds of realities I am drawn to. Well said. Selfishly, I just want to get lost in my own worlds and live there. When performing, I want to create a space that releases everyone from their minds for a moment. I find shows are best when everyone is connected. That's all that matters. We all dust here soon. That is so well said. And I'm not just saying this. I very, very, very closely relate to what you're saying, and I have a feeling Mistake Boy would as well. It's interesting to me that we would all have a similar light in our consciousness like that. That we would all similarly feel something like that. How interesting, isn't it? Mistake Boy says, that ain't tinfoil girly, that's solid gold. Tinfoil. That'd be a funny party hat to make. A tinfoil party hat. Yeah, but I think that's what's drawn me to the things that are my favorite content or pieces of art or that I've been drawn to as well, is it has that spirit too. It has that that richness in depth of world building. You know, you can tell that someone really cared about every detail about it, and that's the person who created it lives there in some way. I don't know if you guys know, I've talked about it a lot, but the movie Tech on Concrete, it's based off the manga Tech on Concrete, but I can go on about that for a minute, but Flowerboy says it's helped a lot. They gave me anti-inflammatory meds and strong ibuprofen pills. Wow. What kind of milligrams are we talking for the ibuprofen? I'm so glad though. I try to do anti-inflammatory stuff just with like turmeric and black pepper and garlic and you know. Okay, let me see where we're at. I love all these really in-depth questions though. Thanks for proposing them, Onokyo. So interesting. I'm just checking my notes really quick. Oh yeah, and just to comment on Miss Iqbal, when we were talking about like doing our work for ourselves and then trying to get away from capitalism, I think one of the things that helped me with like Patreon stuff is I hate to put things behind a paywall, but the way I look at it is like, oh, people that are paying me, I'm making them physical items and sending it back, so it's just kind of like the money comes in and then it goes right back out, you know, and it's just I just have a real kick about having some capital to make fun stuff that I wouldn't have the money to make before. So it's been fun to experiment with that, like what fun new merch thing can I make, you know? Sorry, my brain is just a little scrambled. Let me get my thought together really quick. Nogi says, I'd like to stay and chat more. Japan 102 script is due tomorrow and I need to start it now. Eee! It's a wait. Is that Tane? Oh, I know that one. What is that? Tsu? No. Tsutane? Ba? What little Japanese I learned. I recognize them, but I don't remember. Matane. Oh! That is matane. Oh, at least I got tane. Matane. I just couldn't get the ma. Wow. That's exciting. Good for you. Have fun with your Japanese practice. Matane. Jane. Scrambled egg. Yeah, that's me, alright. That's me, alright. Scrambled egg. Thanks for stopping in, Onokyo, and thank you for your really interesting question. I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while, and it motivates me to feel more connected to what I'm doing anyway. Actually, here's a quote, if I may leave you with this. I have it over here on my wall. It says, whenever someone creates something with all their heart, then that creation is given a soul. And it's by the Baron from The Cat Returns. Whenever someone creates something with all their heart, then that creation is given a soul. I feel that. Flower Boy says, for a moment, I could not tell, but 800 milligrams for ibuprofen. Yeah, that's what I have too, and it really, really does help. It's crazy. Yeah, you got this. Good luck, Onokyo. Let me think. Oh, guys, so I've been really thinking about... Wait, let's talk about the Dream Supreme for a second. Isn't that quote lovely? It's so inspirational. So let's talk about the Dream Supreme for a second. Let me take this confetti off for a second. So I titled this Depressed, Stressed, but Making It Happen because I don't know if anybody is here that did their April Dream Supremes. But let's see. We have Sinful. I don't think they're here. But, so we had Sinful... We have Cosmic. I don't know if Cosmic is still here. And we have Vangelis. Wait. Was it this one? That one's the old one, I think. Am I missing some? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold for me. Dreams Braves. April. Oh yeah, I guess that's it. I thought I had one. I did have one. The fuck? Did I not save mine? I am so silly. I am so silly. Guys, give me 1 second. I have to go hunt down these Dream Supremes. So my Dream Supreme for 2 weeks ago to now was... Wait. April 9th, yes? Oh. I forgot. Mine was... Oh no! I thought I accomplished all of them. I did not. Oh no, I did not. My Dream Supreme between last week and this week was to... Actually, no. My Dream Supreme for the month was make mini vlog for TikTok, kind of like the old Hup Up vlogs, finish a male Patreon items, party hats for Patreon, because everyone gets a party hat, soft sides, song and music video. But the goal that I set to accomplish in the last 2 weeks was finish the Dreaming Tree tutorial, the video. That's going to be editing. And then finish, print, cut, and ship Patreon stickers and postcards. And then finalize drums, fix intro, mix soft sides. So my first goal that I was going to focus on was the Dreaming Tree tutorial. But in a great display of procrastination, I did the other things instead of the one thing I set my goal on. But so I did the harder freaking things. I finished all the Patreon items, which were the sticker sheets, and I made let me show you. Oh wait. Hold on, let me hide this for a second. I made these like little like art print. They're like on like textured paper. You can't even see it. But I made these little art prints, and I want to do this series called Eggi and Me, where it's like a little postcard. That's why it has this little... Hold on. You see this little post? Eggi mail! Fuck. Hold on. You see where it says Eggi mail? Yeah, so I wanted to do these like little like... They're kind of like little postcards called Eggi and Me, and it's about whatever we accomplished that month. And so this month it was this mask, making this mask. So it's dated for March and April, and clearly there you are on the table helping me shred paper. Fuck, really not displaying this so well. Wait, I have this image. I should just pull it up. But anyway, hold on, let me try again. Okay. So it's a little snapshot of what we accomplished per the Dream Supreme, where you were helping me rip up paper for the mask. And then it has like a little diary blog. It's just like a little message about where I'm at. And so I made those. So I did that in the sticker sheet in the last 2 weeks. Cut, print, edit, created, shipped off all of those items. So I did that, and then I fixed soft sides. I did. That was the one I didn't think I was going to be able to do, but I finished the mix, and I mixed down the drums, and I did all that. And so now I do have to do the Dreaming Tree tutorial, but I'm so excited about soft sides, I kind of just want to focus on that and do nothing else. Anyway, so that was me. So freaking confetti popped to me, man, because I didn't think I was gonna be able to get any of that done. But what I didn't do per my goal was I didn't do the Dream Day garb. And for the rest of the month, which we have what day of the month? It ends on the 30th, so we have 7 more days. Literally a week to finish whatever we wanted to do this month. The rest of the month I wanted to finish the Dream Day tutorial. I wanted to make a little mini vlog for TikTok and party hats. So I don't know what of that I will accomplish. We shall see. Now let's go to your guys' dream submissions. Let me check one thing just to make sure I didn't miss any, because now I'm all nervous. Did I not save? Wait. Oh shit. Hold on. I have Sinful. I have Cosmic. Evangelist. I'm gonna have to read them because usually I save them and prepare them for the Dream Supreme right as they're submitted, but I got swept away and I did not do that. So these are old ones. Oh no, wait, no, these are current. Yeah, these are current. Never mind. Let me see what you're saying real quick. Yay, Cosmic is here. Mistake Boy says I love hearing about everyone's Dream Supreme. Me too. I don't think I submitted Dream Supreme April, but I did work pretty consistently on Operation Secret Project. Mistake Boy, I can't wait to hear about this secret project. I like the sub-goal breakdown you've got going on. Yeah, it's the only way to get it done. It's the only way my brain will be like, okay, I can't do all 4 things at once, you know? The postcards are precious and petite. I know, I love them so much. This paper did not turn out quite how I wanted, so it's a learning process, but I'm sure it'll get better in time. Mistake Boy says, yeah, I remember being there on the table helping you shred paper. Good times. I know, you were, what is it called? Not vicious in shredding the paper. What's the word? I can't think of the word, but I'm glad you remember it, Mistake Boy. It was good times. Vangel said, paper shred day. What a good day. We made paper so humble that day. Kyle says, I'll do a Dream Supreme eventually. By the way, hold up. Freaking confetti pop. Because Kyle, did I see, or was it a weird dream? Because I've been having just a slew of weird dreams. That you got your job? Enthusiastic. Let's go with that. Flowerboy says, I need to catch up on the Patreon now that I got more time for me. Oh, hell yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have too much going on there. I just shipped your items, Flowerboy, so you'll be receiving them. Hopefully, let me see where they're at right now. I can actually see where they're at. Let me see. Let me see. Riveting stuff. Flower Boy. It's in transit. On time. It sounds like it arriving on time. I wonder if it's gonna tell me when it'll arrive. Will it give me ship date? Hold on. Oh, it says it's gonna arrive by Saturday. Yay! Yay! That's very good. Very, very good. Mistake Boy says, Kyle, every dream of yours is supreme because you're so dreamy. Whoa, Kyle, you're currently at work? My bedroom. Living the dream, dude. Living the dream. It's, but I think I got the job. It's been an interesting start, to say the least, but I'm happy to be like water and go with the flow. When I say I got the job, I'm meaning that once I see the first paycheck, I'll feel more real. Hell yeah. Are your paychecks bi-weekly? How is that working? But big confetti pop to you, Kyle. You went there, you did your thing, you strutted your feathers, and they liked ya. Because how could they not? And now you have a way better situation, hopefully, than what it was before. Good on you, Kyle. That's a huge life change. Let's go back to the Dream Supremes really quick before I get swept away. Oh yeah, sorry, my brain just went beep. Evangelist says, I am hoping to film, edit, release 2 review videos and the 3 remaining LA panel videos, and also stop having a horrific sore throat. Obstacles, being sick. Date of completion, the 30th. Is it okay? Should you say okay? Hell yeah. So, where are we with that, Vangelis? How has this been going? 2 review videos and 3 remaining panel videos. While he is thinking, let's see what's also up with. Aw, Sin. I hope Sin's okay. I haven't heard from them in a minute. But But Cosmic says, my dream supreme this month is to learn and perfect a new song on piano. Timing has been something I've been really struggling to get right. I often play things a little too fast and either lose my place completely or miss a beat or two. A large reason for me wanting to properly learn a full song this month is so I can finally pace myself properly. And the goal of completion is in 7 days. Oh, Vangelis is back. Let's see what he says. Dream supreme for me update. Sick, finally crushed. 2 scripts written and recorded. Wow. 3 figure articulation segments filmed. And hopefully in the next year or two, I'll get a review video done and posted. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Did I see the panel? I remember seeing the words LA panel video. Did you talk about that in the Discord somewhere? That's awesome though. That sounds like so much work. Even in the little... I'm not as consistent in posting as you are with your editing. Your edited videos. And it takes... To do voiceovers and shit takes so long. Oh yeah. Vandal said I had one panel go up a few weeks ago. Yeah. Let's go. Nicely done. So you got a panel video. And then 2 scripts written and recorded. 3 figure articulation segments filmed. And... So wait, 3 articulation segments filmed, and you wanted to do 2 review videos, and 3 remaining LA panel videos. Wow, that's fucking great. And I'm glad that you're at least not the big sick anymore. Cosmic says, oh wait, Vanja says voiceover was a long process of me trying to make it happen through my sickness. Oh God, been there. And you did it. That must have sucked so bad. Well, I hope you're soft with yourself about that because you were sick. You know, hope you didn't push yourself too hard. And then Cosmic says, "Oop, yeah, I didn't do that at all. I have been a great big cup of depresso espresso, and was not nearly as ambitious this month as I would have hoped. I'm so sorry to hear that, Cosmic. Is it something you want to talk about? If not, that's totally fine." Man, what is in the air, man? We're supposed to be... It's springtime. We're supposed to be blooming out here. And we're glooming. Ah, what is in my face? Oh, it's a string. It's a little string. Just a little string. There we go. Okay. I feel you. I really, 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 really do. And we're going to talk about Sin's page, even though they're not here right now. Sin, their dream supreme was this to finish the line work on the PNG tuber, finish the base boat commission. Oh, itchy. The base boat commission they've been working on, so that I can hopefully start to work on the characters on it. That drawing looked so incredible. Procrastination and physical disability draining me and lowering my spoon capacity was their goal. Vanessa says I was very liquid, which is to say I had a lot of liquid to remove from my throat. Invaders getting evicted. Well, you lead you rule with an iron fist on that throat, huh? But yeah, don't even worry about it, Cosmic, because with the Dream Supreme, it's about endurance. It's about resilience. Not necessarily marking everything off of our Dream Supreme list. Need I remind, I also did not accomplish the things that I wanted to do. And I better fucking hurry, because the jacarandas are about to bloom. And if I miss my window, then I miss that window. Speaking of, I'm not sure if anybody's aware, but now for the Patreon, I'm going to be working on the quarterly stationery set. So this year's quarterly stationery set for this quarter is going to be Jacaranda Dream Day themed. So hopefully I'm going to make a notepad and a sticker sheet. Yep. Luckily I make everything here pretty much, other than the keychains. So hopefully the terrorists won't impact that too much. It just sucks, but hopefully, I'm glad to see that maybe our economy hasn't totally 100% tanked yet, though it's on its way. Anyway, not to discuss finances. Sorry, I'm so slow right now. I'm so like, woo, drained. Cosmic says it's not a super big deal, but thank you. I've just been struggling with my placement in life and not being able to overcome a lot of the roadblocks life has thrown at me. It will improve in time. I'm glad that you know that it will improve in time. And that is a good reminder for all of us at this time. Me included. When you mean your placement in life, what do you mean? Roadblocks. Wow, my brain is flatlining, guys. I'm like, oh no, I ran out of oil in my engine. Oh no. But that's the soft life. That's the soft life approach. I really liked my ability to have a hard life. I liked it made me feel strong and it made me feel capable to be productive even in hard times before. So transitioning into a soft life is a hard pill to swallow. But what does soft life look like to you guys? Wait, what the hell? What does soft life look like to you guys? To me, it looks like sleeping until I'm done sleeping. It looks like not beating myself up if I don't accomplish my whole dream supreme. Kyle says, it's so funny that we are all facing the squishy life struggle. Isn't it? I know. What is in the air, so they say? Is it just the state of the world, too, that's just in the back of our minds constantly? This sense of doom? It's like day 2 in Clocktown in Majora's Mask, where you see the moon is falling, and people are deciding whether or not to panic. They're like, some people are evacuating, and other people are not. No, actually, that's for day 3, but people are still in denial in the video game that the moon is going to crash in and kill everybody. It's like half the town thinks, we have to get out of here, the moon's going to kill us all. And the other people are like, no, the moon won't fall, I have to stay here, because tomorrow is, or in 2 days is the festival of time, the carnival of time, I have to stay here. So, that's what the world feels like. And it's reflected in the music in Majora's Mask, because the motif, the town song gets heavier, and it gets more creepy, but it's still beautiful and kind of like fun and festive, but like dark and creepy with some cellos, some deep cellos to let you know that doom is happening. That's what it feels like. It feels like we're on a sinking ship. It feels like we're frogs in boiling water and we don't know it's boiling yet. Cosmic says, I'm desperately looking for a new job and desperately trying to find a new place to live. A lot of my problems would be fixed with a car, but an unstable job is pushing the time that will take. Oh, definitely. I really relate to that, and I'm so sorry. But hey, a new job and a new place to live, that will change everything. I just ran into a neighbor who used to struggle a lot, and they moved finally on their own to their own apartment for the first time. And I think they're your age, actually. And he said, he's like, oh, I just moved and it's a challenge, but I was finally able to get off of my depression medication and life is just so great now. So, things look so dark now, but it's obviously you have your eye and your heart set on something that you know is that's going to improve your life. And I'm just sorry that setbacks and roadblocks are pushing you farther from that date. It will happen eventually. Nothing can stop you if you don't stop. May I recommend Cosmic Aflac? I just applied for Aflac and they called me back. I think they're somewhat desperate. And I think it's a remote job, because I am also looking for a new job. Yeah. Unstable job, though. I know. I worry about the future of my occupation with what's going on. The tariffs will affect my job a lot. Flower Boy said, for me, I would not be having to be rushing as if I'm on a strict deadline to get files A to Z done in a week. For me, I would not have... Wait. For me, I would not... Fuck! Sorry, Flower Boy. For me, I would be not having to be rushing as if I am on a strict deadline to get files A to Z done in a week, to take a breather, to stop and do nothing, to sleep until I feel fully rejuvenated. Oh, I see what you're saying. That is what a soft life would feel like to you. It's so funny how simple stopping and doing nothing, how simple but like impactful for energy in general, mental health, and just longevity in whatever you're doing. And I don't even do it. I look out the window all the time and I think, what a beautiful day. I should just get out there and be in the sun. And I won't even give myself enough of a soft life to do that. Vandalist says, off and on, I worry so much about my American friends and pals especially. Dude, it is so... I've slowed down a little bit on talking about it because I reached a roadblock and I felt like some things are done in the shadows, right? But like I personally started to get like really overwhelmed, and this, with my physical limitations as well. I started to feel depressed, and because things started happening so fast. But it's so dystopic. It's so dystopic what's happening in America right now. We really are an authoritarian government. Fucking Harvard scientists being arrested just for protesting, even though they are, say, foreign nationals, but they're legally here. They have, not that that fucking matters, but they do. They're legally here. They have, green cards or visas. It's just crazy. Anyway, I think my focus has been on developing local strategies for survival. Not that that's going super effectively, but I think that might be what it comes down to, but I don't know. That's not what this stream is about. Kyle says, honestly, I think it's the state of the world. I feel like we're faced with something so massive and we're forced to decide what we have to put down. Meaning we don't have enough hands to hold all the things we want to hold on to. Yeah. And then there's the moral issue too, it feels like. It feels like even doing these live streams or talking about Dream Supremes and stuff, it feels like what? Is that even like morally acceptable in these times? Because this is like a little pocket universe, it's like a little bit of a little slice of color in the horrors that are happening, but it feels perhaps tone deaf as well. I struggle with that too, but Rukia, hey, 2025 in a nutshell for sure. Vandal says survival is key. Hot take, but in my opinion, one must survive to dream. Can't dream if you didn't survive. That is true. One day at a time. Sort of one day at a time. Yeah, definitely. My biggest concern right now is what we are seeing with the violations to the Constitution and just collectively agreed upon American human rights, as in on American soil, whether you're a foreign visitor or native. All rights are being stripped if you merely protest, if you merely, right now they are targeting people that are protesting Palestine or people or Israel, or people that are protesting what's happening in Ukraine. But I feel like they're testing the waters. First, they were saying that they're just going after people who don't have legal status in the U.S. Or first they were saying we're going after criminals who don't have legal status. Then they extended it to we're going after anybody that doesn't have a legal status. And then they went into we're going after anybody that does have a legal status. Anyone who has a green card or a visa, we are going after if they show any sort of opposition to the administration. They just keep pushing and pushing and pushing the boundaries. And now obviously we're in a constitutional crisis because Supreme Court deemed it unconstitutional, and that they have to return at least that two people, I think, but at least that one guy. And the administration is just doing whatever it wants. So my fear now is that the next step will be protesters. Oh, well, I mean, Trump did say to the El Salvadorian president at their last meeting that the U.S. is going to pay El Salvador to open more prisons, and Trump is going to work on deporting homegrown terrorists, protesters, deporting American citizens to El Salvador for whatever reason. Trump and Elon Musk have already, publicly said that they believe protesters should be punished legally. So, they're gonna come after. I'm pretty sure they're trying to at least come after Americans for protesting, and then it's a skip and a jump before it's gonna be, the LGBTQ plus, or people of different races. So, sorry to go there with you guys, but it's weird to think that could be a reality. And at what point is it could be, and then when does it turn into most likely? And then when does it turn into something we actually have to be prepared for? I think at the point that they start plucking out people of the LGBTQ plus, if it goes that far, that's the point that I think we will have to revisit this discussion and then probably get violent. probably take on a totally different conversation. But anyway, watch I disappear after saying that. Vandalist's pocket universes are helpful, especially when they are self-aware, as this little universe do be. Bombi! Hey! We've been talking about a lot of stuff here and there, you know what I'm saying. But right now we're talking about Dream Supremes. Well, we were just talking about the state of the world, and we're trying not to do that. So I do think that it is important to maintain the pocket universe element, so we have something to hope for and dream for and fight for. I think that the liberal side of things in this country has a real opportunity to grow strong on what it actually means for American freedom. I think that there's an opportunity for a new American culture to emerge stronger than ever, which is freedom, like actual freedom for the LGBTQ, for different races, and anyway. Kyle says, I'm aware of my privilege based on what I look like, but I think that being able to take a break where and when we can help us recover some mental strength and energy. Vandal says it's vital to recharge and refuel on the regular. Yeah, definitely. So it's important, I think, for us to touch on these subjects just a little bit every once in a while, so that we can be unified a little bit, that we can have each other, and that we don't gaslight ourselves and each other. But while also talking about dreams, and then moving forward the best way we can. We will plan for what we can plan for, and we will adapt to what comes in the future. But we'll be together. Does anybody else want to talk about or share their dream supreme? Oh, I'm sorry, Cosmic. Cosmic said I sat in for a group interview for Aflac last week, actually. I'm not sure if it's going to work out for me, unfortunately. That's so funny. How'd it go? How do you feel about that? They called me, and I haven't responded yet because it's Durango. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised it's a group interview. Sounds like kind of like a meat grinder. Casas, but I know not everyone may have that opportunity. Yeah, that's true too. That is true too. I think that by recharging our creative minds and our collective confetti spirits, we can better hold in our hearts and our minds a hope for the future. To be in touch and in contact with why it's worth fighting for, not just for basic human rights, but that America is savable, you know? And it can become better than ever in the wake of all this, as long as we don't lose sight and hope collectively. I don't know. Anyway, hey guys. So Dream Supremes. So we have 7 days left in the month. What are some things that you guys want to accomplish in the next 7 days, in the last of the month, to really go out with a bang for April? Mine is going to be to finish soft sides. Mine is going to be to finish the dream tutorial. Mine is gonna be yeah, what do you guys got? What do you guys got? I guess I'll start, if I finish the Dream Day tutorials, I can start on editing the Soft Sides music video. Woo, 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 woo. I can't wait. I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait, guys. I just can't wait a little. I can't wait a little bit. But guess what? Okay, so this mask is my first time wearing this mask. Wait, what am I saying? Right now is the first time wearing this mask on a live stream, and I was really nervous about it because I have to be conscious about I don't want my voids to be seen. And what if it breaks? What if is this comfortable, this method of wearing a mask? And it's actually way more comfortable. It's so nice not having to stress about, my face only itches a little bit, but that's because I didn't put lotion on, maybe. But I want to fix up this mask. I want to fix up this mask, and then that way I can wear this next time, but it'll have strings like this. I'm on a tangent right now. All this to say, guys. All this to say, this trial run of wearing this mask on this live stream, I've talked to you guys a lot about wanting to do video game playthroughs and video game live streams, and I'm really ready to do that now. Like, especially with Durango and transitioning to a soft life, I really want to play some video games. So let's go over to actually, we're going to talk about Dream Supreme, but then afterwards, let's go to the next window, and there's a game I want to run by you guys to see what you guys think, if we should play it or not. Okay, let me catch up with you guys are saying. Flower Boy says, I want to edit a lot of my clips of me and my friends online for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Hell yeah! Woo! Confetti pop to you. Will you share it with us, Flower Boy, when you do that? I would really love to see it. Vangelis says, I'm going to smash out a review video and a panel video like it ain't nothing. Because we're professionals, right, Vangelis? Ain't nothing! Bombi says, I want to finish the month with 100 subscribers. I have 59 so far. Bombi? Hey, hold on. Give me a second here, Bombi. Just give me one little second here, Bombi. Bombin. How do I find you? Wait, maybe I can find you. I'm gonna go follow Bombi. Gonna follow Bombi. Where's... I just watched myself say, I'm gonna go follow Bombi. Bombi art. Wait. As moderator. Okay. Bombi art. Oh, cute! Oh my god, guys! Here, I'm gonna go post Bombi. It's youtube.com/@ Bombi_art. I'm gonna post it. Hold on. Please hold. Oh yeah, Kyle! Moderator Kyle is on it. Yay! Let's go follow Bombi. Okay, put the notification bell on. Let's get Bombi to 100. 100 smacks. Oh, Bombi. Hold on. We're gonna look at Bombi's channel on the next window. Hold on. I just got over 902, which was a huge deal for me. I focused on the beginning of this year. One of my goals is to grow my YouTube channel and hopefully get over 1,000 this year. I know that's so small for people, but it's really hard to get a YouTube subscriber. Like on Instagram or TikTok, it's just like you post a fucking cool picture and then people are like, oh, and they follow you. But on YouTube, you have to convince people that you're someone they're gonna want to watch a couple of minutes, if not a couple of hours of. So I found YouTube subscribers to be more difficult. But so I feel ya, Bombi. I feel ya. You are way ahead of me. What the hell? Okay, and then Flowerboy says my grandma left me edit clips. My grandma left me edit clips and upload them. I don't know what that means. I want a sweet right now. Oh, I want a sweet. I just got hit with the desire for like a cake. Maybe I'll go get one. Okay, guys. So let's go over to the trajectory room. But don't even think about looking at me. I know you're tempted. I know the temptation is there, but you must abstain from looking at my. Perfect. Wonderful. Please, gaze upon me all you'd like now. Use those eyes in an unfettered manner. Hold on. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, so we're here. Vangel says my eyes cannot see squares, for they are liquid and round. Yep. Like is attracted to like, right? Okay, guys. So here's one of the. First off, we're gonna go look at Bombi's channel. Wait, we guess should go here. Yes. I'm on incognito, so I don't know what is on this page. I cannot be responsible for whatever is recommended here. I want to get off it. I want to get off it. No. No. Shut up. No. What is happening? Ah. That was awful. Hold on. It's chaos. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me try this again. I really hated that. Okay. Okay. Bombi. Alright. Oh wait, I have the fucking channel link. Okay. Let me make sure this is coming up properly. So this is our egg. Bombi Art. And this is who we should subscribe to and get them over that 100 mark. Okay. But I wanted to see this. Look. Hand practice. Alpha Sigma. Wait, am I gonna get... Hold on. It's kind of loud. Let's check this out. Look at these cute hands. They're so chibi. I love them. Hold on. Dude, awesome handwork. It's so cute. I really want to learn how to do chibi style better. And look.
Chances of you seeing this YouTube short are super rare. There's over 100 million YouTube channels. I'm not going to ask you to like, comment, or subscribe, but if you do, thank you.
Wait, Bombi. I'm sorry I called you Bambi. I'm gonna go through your videos and definitely like them on my channel. Right now we're on an incognito tab, so it won't let me. But make sure to throw a like on these cuties. Aww. No! 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 It's tragic, man. So heck yeah. Again, I am subscribed. This is just the incognito tab. I don't know where I'll go from here, but I promise I won't be boring. David Bowie. Hell yeah. Let's get that subscriber count up. Yeah. Awesome. Cute. Super cute stuff. And I wanted to show you guys, what else was I going to show you? What else did we talk about? Wasn't I going to show something else? Oh no! Was the audio too loud? Mistake Boy says, how could an orb comprehend a square? It makes no sense. It's so cute. Okay, good. I just want to make sure the audio wasn't crazy. So, guys, one of the games. Obviously, I wanted to play Story of Seasons. It's a Wonderful Life. But check this out that just was announced. You ready? You probably have already seen it.
Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy place.
Oh wait, let me up the resolution. And also, fun fact: if I ever had a kid, a boy, I always wanted to name him Zephyr. So it's cool that this is called Zephyrtown.
Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
How cute! I love towns.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS
Love
system,
character
this
creator.
immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
Cows!
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
So
You
cute.
can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you
Look,
find
an
that
actual
special
wedding?
someone.
So cute.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyrtown's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming.
They're
and
so
your new
cute.
life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Flying around town? Stop. Making my way downtown, flying down. But it won't come out to August. Isn't that freaking cute though? Looks so cute. Maybe in the meantime we could play It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, you guys. I know the cows do look kind of silly. They're so massive, but okay. So temperature temp is pretty good. Then of course there is this game that I really want to play. What is it called? Fuck. It wasn't Age of Deliverance. Was it Age of Deliverance? Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay. This one? 2. Trailer. This one.
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo.
Silence. Hold on. Sorry for the ad. Please hold. But yeah, just some fun games. Of course, there's like the older Sailor Moon games or all the Nintendo 64 games. I kind of really want to play Jack 2 as well, especially since it's about, a group of rebels fighting back against Baron, like the Red Baron, like what's it called? An authoritarian government. It's kind of perfect. Look at this. Oh no! Oh god. Sorry, I didn't know it was gonna show that. I haven't seen this. I hope no one's sensitive to let me know if you're sensitive to violence. Okay, listen. An open world, medieval, hyper-realistic game, that's my jam. You get to create your own character,
I always dreamt of leaving this place.
ride a horse, rock out with some bards.
Becoming more than a peasant.
I too would like to be more than a peasant. Just kidding, I like being a peasant. Damn.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life? It can end
I mean, swordplay in a flower field? Come on.
before it gets started.
Riding with your boys? What are we talking about?
Congratulations tonight.
Oh, you know what though? Admittedly, I don't know what this game's about. Admittedly, I've only ever seen like YouTube shorts of the gameplay of just a medieval guy running around in a beautiful medieval town. I didn't know it's like fucking people hanging and shit. I mean, I don't mind that stuff, but I just don't want to don't want to upset anybody. What? Help! What's going on? Hold on. Wait. Mistake Boy says, I've been enjoying the new RuneScape survival crafter, Dragon Wilds. Pretty similar to Valheim, with some interesting differences, mostly being the combat is good and there's magic system. We're gonna have to watch that trailer. I have like 400 hours. Oh. The only games to play is Undertale and Deltarune because they're easy. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of digging on the slice of life easy vibe too these days. But I like both. I feel like a certified scaper. I should try it. It's $30 if you want to goof around in Dragon Wilds. I'm around. We're gonna watch the trailer for it. The trailer's so dramatic. I'm laughing so hard. This is Bobby. I know. I didn't know. Don't you just love riding horses with your homies? I really do. I just wanted a medieval peasant simulator. Oh, so funny. I know. Oh my god, so dramatic. Okay, let's find it. What was it? Dragon Wild? Let's find that. I love dragons. Who doesn't? Not trying to be like an edgy girl. Who doesn't love dragons? Did I get rid of my tab? Did I just close the whole thing out? Silly. Silly. Let me find it first, 1 second. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's bring you back. We're so back. We're so back. Not to be edgy, girl, but I love dragons. I'm not like other girls. I like the wagons. Okay. RuneScape Dragon Wild. Oh, wait, it is RuneScape? That's true. The background looks like Teldrassil in World of Warcraft, but well, I guess trailer. What? That somehow, I don't think that's related. Okay, official narrative gameplay trailer. Official trailer. Official narrative. Well, I guess it's this one? Yeah.
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can pick up the tab even when you forget your wallet.
I got this.
Fargo, send Kaz $145 to Zelle.
Smooth.
Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
Okay. Okay.
Adventure called, a brave few answered, and the expedition set sail. Among them,
What up, Miss Natalia?
band of explorers, some of Gillinor's finest.
Elf ears, let's go.
They were bound for uncharted waters in pursuit of a legend. Ashenfall. Had only they known the danger. Dragons, winged death descended from the skies. Blades were drawn and spells cast, but the dragons rained ruin. And so they vanished into the wild. They adapted, endured, wielded magic, sharp as steel, wits keen as arrows.
Wait a minute. Kyle says, did you know they're adding sailing to RuneScape? I had no clue. It's gonna be a members only thing, isn't it? That's so sick. I love RuneScape. I love that they just keep it good. They just keep it. The fact that they're bringing in something. Is it old school RuneScape or new RuneScape? Listen, Talia said this one is in early access, similar to Valheim. They don't have magic or ranged combat. Oh, ranged combat is my jam. Good to know though. Wow, you guys are really informed.
Arrows, always searching for a way to call for aid. And at last, they found it. The heroes are on their way. And the dragons, they'll never see it coming.
Whoa! Whoa! You can build a house? That looks so fun. Whoa, that actually looks so cool. It always makes me sad though when they when they go to what is this?
You decide to step up to this kind of play.
Oh, it's for the second Switch. It always makes me kind of sad when they kill dragons though, because I'm like, no, dragons are our friends. But it looks so cool. So it's out now, right? Let me ask you this: is it open world? Is it like RuneScape in that sense, or is it like you're just limited to your party? Let me catch up. Hi, listen, Natalia. Shake my head. Why didn't they bring the Dragon Fire Shield with them? Always do Dragon Slayer quests. ASAP. It's gonna be old school RuneScape and members only for the sailing. But still, that's awesome. Frick, I need to get this game. Like slaying rats in the swamp. Oh, don't say that in front of Mistake Boy. Honestly, though. So it's $30. Should we start with that? That would be so fun, guys. We're leaning into the soft life core, where we play video games and we get snacks. Here's the ritual though. If we're gonna do video game live streams, we all have to get snacks beforehand. It's gonna be a special day. Like even if it's a banana, you must have something to you have to bring your own snack. You know. But that does sound really fun. Let me see. Is it online? Oh, but yeah, can somebody, Mistake Boy, could you answer me or could anybody answer me, listen, Talia, if it's, what's the game style like? Is it open world or is it, like, party limited? Because, guys, 4-person co-op. Oh, aw, that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, because if it was open world, I think I'd be, I mean, we could do it. But I was hoping it was going to be open world, you know? Let's see. I want to see... what other games are there? I still have a cockroach video game in my Steam that I haven't beaten, and it's really fun. I just started it a long time ago, and it looks so cool. And I still have the chinchilla art games. The scary games. If we did a video game live stream, what day should we do for video game live streams? The world is very pretty, and I think they may open it to more than 4 in the future. That would be awesome. Someone also requested at some point Animal Crossing, which I do have. We have that. Video Game Fridays! That's what I was kind of thinking too. That would be kind of fun, guys. Wasn't there something else I was going to show you here? On this... Let me see. Oh, and by the way, I still am going to address the situation on Discord. I'm glad a lot of time has gone by to allow like more thought and stuff. I thought about doing it here on this live stream, just a mention, but I have a written document. I haven't finished it yet, but it's a really big written document. So I don't know what would be best, but maybe the written document. Oh, I've heard of web phishing. I haven't looked into it. Is it really that good? And of course, there is always like World of Warcraft, which I'm so partial to. Such a goofy game. Or VR chat. I can make my own 3D avatar and we can play VR chat. Wouldn't that be fun? I can make you Eggies and then I can make me. Because you can play VR chat on the computer. You don't have to have VR headsets. WoW is so amazing, especially classic, but the price. What is the price now? It's only $5 and a lot of eggs could participate. I wish I worked on Steam Deck. Written document, but my novella Monopoly. Hey, mine won't be as worded as well as yours, Vangelis. I will only have length Monopoly as far as text. I get caught up on doing scratches on web fishing and never progress. I don't know what that is. Let me get a good taste, because I saw a web fishing essay. Web fishing. Oh shit. Oh my god, this looks amazing. Aww. So cute. I feel like Mistake Boy made this game. Aww. That's a dream. To make a cute game like this, right? God, what a cute game. Oh, like lotto scratch-offs. No! How dare you lead me into it, Ed? I played some web fishing. It's very cozy. Aww. So cute. I love just hanging out in like MMOs too, like RuneScape or World of Warcraft for the vibes. Why fish in real life when you can fish online? I know, no fish has to die. Let me look up the price of World of Warcraft. WoW Classic price. Oh, it's only 30 days. I mean, no, what? $30. You still play for a month for only $15, but I think to buy it, World of Warcraft. What about the current World of Warcraft RPG, not just the classic? Okay, well you can do the free trial up to 15, level 20 I mean. Should we just do that first? The War Within. Wow. You could play Repo with a few eggs too. That game seems right up your alley. Repo, $15 a month but for classic, there's no other fee. We need to properly make a WoW classic guild. I would love getting back into it. So I've been out of WoW for a long time. What's the difference between classic and the current World of Warcraft? Where does the classic end with the expansions? Or is it just no expansions? Is it just the base game? What is repo? Repo. Nope, that's not how we do anything. Okay, YouTube. Please don't be booby ladies. Repo. Game. This?
Okay, guys.
Ooh, tiny.
Be careful, be careful.
Goo gaga. Goo gaga.
Look at us, we're so professional.
What the fuck?
Okay, guys, I have a plan. Stop. No, Michael, don't get involved in this. Give it to me.
What the fuck?
No. Okay, let's buy some items.
I get you up here for survival. Yeah. It's here, Oxford. Oh my God! Oof. No. Oh, it's eating. Oh.
This looks so funny. It only came out a month ago? Only a month ago, guys. Anyone a fan of Final Fantasy? That's usually my MMO. I never got to play it. Repos when you play as a crew of Muppet robots trying to loot horror sites. Classic, basically how the game was in 2004. Retail is a lot. The head's mouth flap along with your voice chat is very funny. That one is $10. Guys, well, we have some great options, don't we? Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Well, I kind of want to start with WoW, maybe? Maybe WoW? But once we start on something like that, we're going to be compelled to keep grinding and working on it, right? So maybe WoW, maybe Story of Seasons, the It's a Wonderful Life. Maybe that is just like a backup chill game. Or Repo is super funny. But I really want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance too. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? While we're here, and while you guys are thinking, I'm going to fill out my Dream Supreme. YOLKNESS.com/Dream Supreme. Okay. And I'm gonna hide it for a second because it always fucking populates with my other information. Give me 1 second. Okay. We're still back. Holiday? Hi, Holiday. Who's this? Okay. The cheapest ones is Mistake Boy. Kingdom Come is very slow going. Damn, listen, Natalia. You've played all the games, huh? Is it really? Oh, I really want to play that one, though. Follow your heart. I like it, Holiday. Just follow your heart. Oh, I think I told you guys. Did I tell you that my brother Matt and I are in the discussion phase of making a video game too? It would be in this universe. It would be like with Eggies and stuff and the egg ship. We're still trying to figure out like what kind of game, you know? But maybe I should start like a Discord thread to have ideas. I'm too indecisive. Wait, where'd that comment go? Listen, Talia says, it's basically like a medieval simulator. Your character starts very weak. You have to take a lot of time to learn how to fight better. I like that. It'll be like beating Queen Beryl and Sailor Moon all over again. One boss, 4 hours. So guys, let me just fill out my Dream Supreme really quick. Of course, you know what it is. Nope, I don't. Okay, what is your Dream Supreme for this month? Well, my Dream Supreme was, finish Dream Tree tutorial. Dream Day tutorials. Let me see if I can bust out 2. Day. Tutorials. Finish Soft Sides song. I have 7 days. Design Dream Day Patreon quarter. I don't know, I'm capitalizing everything. I usually don't. Quarterly. Nope. Oh no! Quarterly. Oh. I don't know how to spell. Quarterly. Stationary. Now I'm committed to the capitalization. Set. Oh, it makes me feel like a psychopath, though. Stationary set. Just calm down. Just calm down. Okay. And then, yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. It's gonna be a yep. And then, design your stationary set. So I can start on that. Design. Nope. Soft sides. No, I'm probably not ready for that. Edit. Start to edit. To edit. Soft sides. Music video. Just calm down. Okay. And then, is that too much? Is that my goal for this month? And then there was also, wasn't there? By the way, this goal is for, oh shit. This is going to be for next month, because it's the end of April, so this is going to be May. Actually, if it's all of May, then edit soft size music video. Design, make. Okay, that might be enough. Okay, May, March, April, May, June. And design, sides, merch. And guess what, guys? Do a video game stream! Okay. Oh, also, post vlogs weekly. How about that? Post vlogs weekly. This is just for all the month of March. So, also, I don't know. I want to fix my old mask, but I don't know if I can. Okay. We'll start here. Okay. What goals do you want to accomplish in the next 2 weeks towards that Dream Supreme? Next 2 weeks. Record voiceover for Dream Day tutorials and edit them. Finish. Mix, master, soft sides, or ask one with nothing for their help. In the next week, start to edit soft sides music video. In the next week, yeah, film a vlog. Okay. Okay, what shall we focus on first? It's gonna be figure out, I guess, shoot. Dream, shoot. What is it gonna be, guys? What is it gonna be? Let's just get that out of the way. Tutorial. What are some obstacles you'll have to overcome? Not getting distracted by soft sides. I will finish this. So the next 2 weeks. Oh, which is perfect because it's going to set us properly for the 1st. So the next 2 weeks. So 30th. I guess it'll be in the 1st week. So the 7th, the 1st Wednesday of May is when I'm going to do it. And I'll refill this form next Dream Supreme. Okay. And don't forget, if you want to print out your own calendar, by the way, I need to do this. I need to add this. I used to always operate from the Eggi calendar book that I made, and I am lost without that thing. I think I need to design, instead of a monthly calendar, like a weekly calendar, where it's like 4 weeks at a time, but they're a page is a week, and it could be like this shaped. To keep my shit straight, or maybe 2 weeks. It's gonna be 2 weeks at a time. 2 weeks at a time. A square calendar. Yes. Okay. Design. Square. Dream Supreme, and it's gonna be Dream Supreme. Maybe that's what I'll do for Patreon. Dream Supreme. Themed 2-week calendar. Okay. And then design Dream Nope, can't spell. Okay. Alright. Yay! So, I have my Dream Supreme submitted. Okay. Bombi says so he gets jacked in the end. So basically what you're telling me is we're gonna get swole. What is this website? It's so cool. Holiday. Oh, this is my website. This is the Dream Supreme form. So I made it, and it emails you back a copy of what you posted, but it's just a tool to help us keep focused on our dreams. So it's www.YOLKNESS.com/The Dream Supreme. And you click on the Dream Supreme. And you can just fill it out. And like I said, it'll email you a copy of it so you can print it and just refer to it when you forget what your goals are. But it's just to help keep us accountable in 2-week increments. So in 2 weeks from now, I'll do another Dream Supreme live stream. And I will check in on where I'm at. And then I'll check in with you guys on where you're at. So that's what this website is. Queen Barrel. This is Kyle. Oh yeah, Kyle. Thanks for explaining. Thank you, moderator Kyle. Also found in the description of this live stream. Yep. Okay, guys. Is there anything else we want to see on this screen? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, plume marks. We're gonna look at plume marks. Best mod. We're gonna go to Google. We're gonna say plume marks. Boats. Okay, let me try line on marker on boat that tells weight load capacity. Okay. Let me capacity plate. Maximum weight. Is this what it is? Let me see if it gives me a picture. On a boat. I don't think that's what it is. Shoot. How do I find this marker? Carl says, wait, am I a liar? No. No, you're not a liar. I'm sure it has a name, and I think I know what you're talking about. It's just nothing is coming out. Nothing. You know, we gotta ask Shay, because Shay lives on a boat, and my partner was a boat pilot, so I could ask them too. Don't make me go to ChatGPT. What is the mark on a boat called that tells how much capacity? Maximum capacity. Transform back wall. Is this what you were thinking of? It's this, right? Deadweight tonnage? Deadweight tonnage. Tonnage? Ship's tonnage. Net tonnage. Cross tonnage. Deadweight. Weight of all variables, cargo, fuel, supplies. Okay, so deadweight tonnage might be what we're thinking of. Deadweight tonnage and then displacement. I like plume mark better. Oh, peninsula line. Peninsula line. Let's see. Oh god, I accidentally opened Fruity Loops. No! Okay. Okay, hold on. Ooh! Now this is what we're talking about. Interesting. Left, right. Plimsoll. Freshwater, tropical, fresh, freshwater, tropical, fresh, summer. Winter, North Atlantic. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I like that AB symbol. Left, right. And that little weird symbol there. That's really cool. This one's neat too. That would be a cool tattoo if I understood it a little bit better. Peninsula line. How did you find that name? That's crazy. Woo! I am hungry. For all my snack talking, I didn't bring any. Pity. What a shame. What a shame. So yeah, I encourage you guys to fill out your Dream Supreme form so we can have something to focus on between now and next week. Maybe I should add the bracers in this mask, that way it sits more comfortably. And stops chafing my chin. I might have to do that. It's been really fun having this mask though. I can just wear it whenever I want. It's so easy to throw on. And it's as nice. Oh. Vanna says I gotta go out and get snacks. Ooh, I know, but there's so many snacks out there in the world to have. I started working out again too, guys. I'm feeling so fit. It's so funny, you work out once, you're like, oh, is that me? How terrible. Truly how terrible. Good luck in your snack quest. What kind of snacks we talking, Evangelist? I would also enjoy a snack or two. I'm trying to think of yeah. So guys, let's recap. Let's go back to the main room. But if you're even considering, I mean, you're not gonna catch a circle around here. So I don't even need to say nothing. That was a word for absolute nothing. We're back in the Dream Supreme room. Well, guys, also from IKEA, it's gonna blow your mind. Shit. Now I have to show you this thing. Shoot. Alright, hold on. We gotta go back. Please, I'm vulnerable. Except I'm not vulnerable. I'm so quick on the draw. I need to show you guys something. I need to show you something. I just bought this. Oh, first off, look at this guy. I love this one, this glass one with the little red and the green, and they have different colors. They also have red and green inverted, perfect. But I really have to show you this mug. You'll understand why. You will absolutely get it. Look. Look at this. It has confetti flakes. Can you see this? Yes, you can. Okay. It has confetti flakes. It has a yellow trim and yellow interior that matches exactly. You can't tell because the saturation is up on this, but it matches my new yellow furniture. So I bought one. I had to do it. It arrived with my shelf in the same box, and the shelf crushed the mug, so they sent me another one. This really doesn't... Okay, this does it better. Look. I have been looking for a multicolored, in my palette, confetti mug for years. And I haven't found it until now. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. About the perfection. Baki Botia, our beloved! Isn't that nice? Freaking IKEA, man. I just had to share it with you guys. I also want to show you this. Look at this nonsense. That they're encroaching on my style. Eggs? Eggs? Now you have egg themed things? They had more. I don't know what happened to it. They also had like a poster and some other stuff. But where'd it go? Wait. But whatever. That's what it is. Okay, back to the room. Please carry on. Oh, it's such a race against time. But I'm getting faster. Stronger. IKEA always has exactly what you need. You know what? IKEA has what I need when I don't have money. And it does not have what I need when I do. Except for right now. So I just proved myself wrong. Get the men in that black egg chair. the one that was notoriously hard to write in. Batikbocha. I don't know how it's pronounced. Rejoice! Lol. Okay, hold on. Since I got my new shelf, I have all my paintings exposed. You can see that wooden one there and the little cardboard one that you can't see the pencil markings on, but I don't know. I'm thinking about part of soft life living may include reading and painting more. But you saw my Dream Supreme schedule. It's not like I really allotted for much soft living in there. Shoot. I don't even take it seriously, do I? Soft living. I don't know how. Anyways, guys, thank you for spending the day with me. We started out depressed, stressed, But each of us are really making it happen. Even if it looks like we're not. Like, say we didn't get our Dream Supremes done. But we are, we're doing our best. I am so hungry. My tumbly is grumbling. May we all meet in Brawlhalla. Soft living could be a Dream Supreme goal, and it probably will have to be. As decrepit as I feel, apparently I have not reached a low enough state to prioritize slow living. It's a skill that you'll get better with practice. That's a good way. Oh. Sorry, I didn't know it got crazy for a second. Go feel that tumbling rumble. Has anybody heard from Saber? I haven't seen him in a minute. Hope everybody's doing good. Oh man. Well, still quite depressed leaving the Dream Supreme, but my sense of confetti in my heart is you know, being with you guys definitely has improved a lot. A sense of hope is renewed a little bit. And even if I don't have all the answers and I don't feel like myself and I don't have funny things to say or the right things to say or helpful things to offer, it feels like, somehow at the end of this stream, hanging out with you guys, it feels like it doesn't matter, that it's still okay. Food is definitely my favorite way to respond to hunger. These randals, you crack me up so bad. Second favorite way is to get to do creative work for no good reason. That's all I want to do. That's why I want to paint. I want to make party hats. I want to do something. What are you guys going to do for the rest of the day? I might run over to IKEA to pick up the mini table before I sell out, because they're already selling out. I guess I'll work on editing the Dream Tree tutorial. I just feel so lost, man. Like One With Nothing was saying, the second you feel like you're getting momentum on something or the ball rolling, it feels like everything falls apart. So for a while there, my goal was to post a vlog once a week. I did that with Hup Hup originally on Instagram. And I don't know why it's so hard to find anything worth filming. Any charmed way of viewing life worth sharing. You know? Maybe that's why I should make a vlog. To find that charm again. But, so yeah. Even after all the confetti, depresso espresso, you know? I know Cosmic was struggling with this a lot too, and Vangelis. But it's okay, I guess. Maybe that's the moral of the story. Is just keep putting one foot after the other in faith that as things took a downswing, it'll have an upswing again, and life will become fun again, or not so hard. Mistake Boy's gonna work on a secret project. I really can't wait to hear about it whenever you're done. I think I also feel a Dream Supreme for the project because it has no good reason to really be a secret. Ooh, secret. Kyle says, I think I'm gonna keep working because I slept in today. Oh, that's good, you got sleep though. Then we're gonna meet up with a friend who moved into a new apartment. How exciting. That new apartment smell on a friend. Vangelis says, I'm gonna get chicken, I think. I meant to film today, but it's the evening and I still haven't. I know that feeling. If you do end up filming, I hope you have fun, because it is your craft. And it is what you are good and passionate at. Listen, Natalia said, those who wander are never lost. Oh. I don't know if I'm quite wandering, or if I'm just deviating. Bombi is going to sleep. Solid choice. Fiona says, I swear to Glob, if you don't get yourself some doggone treats ASAP. Cosmic says, just gotta keep moving. Thankfully, the hard moments pass, and continuing to move forward is the best way to let it pass faster, at least for me. Yeah, that is true. Kyle said, it's okay, I guess. Feels like such a soft response. I like to interpret the I guess as a hopeful prediction of the future. Exactly. It's undefined, whether positive or negative, and there's comfort in the softness of that shape. I guess I'm dreading work tomorrow. Especially after calling out yesterday, I'm having a lot of anxiety about going to work tomorrow. Dealing with clients and coworkers and just being upright. Being upright, my torso hurts a lot, so it's stressful. It adds stress, you know? So, but that's okay. Better make the most of it today. Have some fun today, I guess. And hope things will improve. I suppose. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for sharing your Dream Supreme with me, sharing your confetti with me, having a laugh, having merriment. And we will play video games soon. I don't know when exactly, but not this Friday, but soon. Maybe next Friday. We'll have to look into it and decide upon a game. Oh yeah, did anybody... I guess I should post a poll or something. You gotta have a laugh and merriment. I'd love to be a gamer with anyone here. I know, it was fun the second that we jumped on RuneScape. We were there for just a few minutes. Aw, gamer friends. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have to figure out what game to play first. Well, guys, I suppose this is where we depart. Is there anything else? Let me see. I don't know. Yep, I'm lost. I don't know. Alright. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. Big confetti pop to everybody. In fact, confetti on the way out. I should have like a goodbye song. You know? Did I trigger? Anyway, guys. Big hugs. Big hugs. Get on in here. Oh, get in here, why don't you? Bye. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for listening to my new song and for your encouragement and for your friendship and companionship. Bye, guys. Bye. 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 See you. Bye. 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 Good luck on everyone's Dream Supreme. See you in 2 weeks.